Yo, 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 it's your girl E. How y'all doing? It's so good to be back here again. And I'm super excited. I'm still saying thank you. I'm looking at the views and I'm looking at, because I've got Instagram and I've got TikTok and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got 609 views. I've got 200. I'm thinking I'm getting so excited about this because I never had that before. I didn't even know how it worked until I started, don't get it twisted. And it's kind of exciting. And I'm happy. I'm happy about the fact that people are telling me that it's making a difference to them. So once again, thank you for listening, wherever you're listening from. I really do appreciate it. So where did we stop the last time? Freedom. Esther and freedom. Young people and freedom. I call it young and stupid. I'm going to go into how I met my first husband. Funny enough, we were talking a couple of days ago because I had to call him and say to him, listen, I'm doing a podcast and I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about everything that happened, and I just wanted to let you know, just in case, one day something, and then you go, oh my gosh, you're talking about this, and he was very open about it. And we kind of started talking about, and he asked me a question, would you call what we did married? And I thought, yeah, we went to a registry, we got married. So yeah, we were married. But I suppose the point he was trying to make was we were so young. I think I was 21 and he was 22. We were so young. We were young and he had his reasons, I had my reasons. Whatever it might be, we both wanted something different from that relationship. And that was the first problem that we had. It's amazing to fall in love. It's a beautiful thing, you're in love with this person. You have butterflies in your belly. Every time you think about them, you giggle. You're like, oh my gosh, I love. And love is beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. The problem with that is it's all emotion. And love isn't the first thing that you need to build a relationship on. It's friendship. Friendship takes time. You and I can hit it off. That's great. But the depth of our relationship, that comes from time. It comes from building a relationship. We build a relationship and we get to trust each other. We get to rely on each other. You can't just fall in love and all of a sudden you're with this person and that's it. It doesn't work that way. You've got to build a relationship. That was when I was listening to this guy. It was on TikTok. And can you believe I'm on TikTok? I'm on TikTok. I got Instagram as well. I got Spotify. And I look at TikTok. I'm like 609 views. I'm like, oh my gosh. Really excited about that. Actually, never had that before. But hey, I digress. Let's go back to that one. And this guy on TikTok was talking about the fact that, when you're with the right, the most important thing you can do for your life is, get to, have God in your life, but also the mate that you have in your life as well. Because your mate would either rise you to greatness or let you sit in your complacency. And that can destroy destinies. And that is so true. If you sit in the wrong relationship, you don't even know what you have created. By the time you get to it, it's too late. A lot of people are in relationships right now where they hate it. That's because we never did it right to begin with. And there are also other external factors, of course. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying basically before you start deciding to, put a ring on it, before you start, making decisions about, life, so don't make it so quickly. Take the time to get to know each other. Build a relationship. Who are your friends? Who are his friends? What about family? What does he do? What do you want to do? What are you looking forward to in the future? It is so important to build on that first, but we didn't. We were both young. He had what he wanted. I had what I wanted. And, we got together and that was it. I remember, some of my friends saying to me, well, don't rush things, that kind of thing, take time. I remember my mom actually saying that as well. Now, what do I remember? Because it was such a long time ago, what I remember was the first thing that I noticed was that I didn't have my friends around me anymore. I don't think it was something that he went out of his way to do. I don't even, honestly, right now, I couldn't even tell you, but I know within my job, this is the first thing that happens. So is that you? Are you in a relationship right now where you don't have the same friends like you used to? Listen, we all have good friends, we all have bad friends. I use that word because there's some friends who are not beneficial to your destiny. I'm not going to argue about that. What I'm saying to you is, if you look around you right now, Where are your regular friends? Because, like I said, sometimes some of us are in a relationship where we don't have our old friends anymore. We have new friends that we're barely able to tolerate. But every single time you mention your friends, he or she gets upset. Why is that? Sometimes we're going to be sensitive to the things that are happening. I wasn't so sensitive. All I know was one day I didn't have my friends around me. I didn't have anybody around me.